Big decision for the day, to round bale or to square bale. Shakespeare wasn't a farmer, and hell, I'm not that good of one either, so I'm going to choose round bale for realism. I'm a glutton for punishment. Welcome to the Stover Farm. We're doing things a bit differently. No major productions, cities, sell points, or extreme cheats. Just Meg, myself, the animals, and one farm on one map. Come along for the ride to see what this new day brings in Meadowlands, Wisconsin. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good night, or wherever this fine day has you. Welcome to the farm. It's time to bale. So the question, why round baling? I chose that because to me it seems more realistic, at least for this particular farm. Round baling is a little cheaper. You don't necessarily have to have as powerful of equipment. Square balers are larger, you need more power. They're far more expensive in some circumstances. Now, for actual usability on the farm, square baling is going to allow you to stack better. You can get more bales into a space. Another problem, though, with square baling is you leave them on the ground, they just wick up water. In our area, I see round bales. So to me, that is the most realistic option, and I think what I'm going to choose for this, we already brought out this round baler, and we got about 32 9,000 liter bales out of this north pasture, and we've got now 3 beautiful rows in the loop around the main cornfield. This is going to take a while because unlike square baling, you've got to stop. You fill up the machine, you hear the beep, you stop, you let the bale out. With square baling, I could just put the hammer down and go. And what I'll do, I'll take you in the tractor for a short period of time doing some bales. But let's hop out first. We'll take a look at the setup. This is a Case Maxim. It's a 2022 model, 145. This one's rated at 175 horsepower. It's a fairly small, compact tractor. And that's what I was talking about. You don't have to have a ton of horsepower for this. The VB3190 by Kuhn is very small, but it's very efficient. Grass comes here, or hay comes in here after it's dried in those windrows. It's picked up, comes into the back of the unit, and begins rotating, spinning over and over and over into that traditional round bale shape. The final stage is some bale twine, some wrap is placed on it. And then I've got the system set up to auto unload the completed bale. So the back opens, the bale pops out, and then you just continue on. So first thing, drop the implement down, the pickup, turn it on, and start baling. I get that audible alarm. That's at about 84% of the max capacity of the bale. When I get up to 100%, the pickup's going to stop and it's going to unload. made it about 3/4 of the way around the field and thought we'd hop out and just take a look. The bales are, they're coming up really, really nice. They're coming out of the machine well. They're not getting clogged up. My problem is I'm overshooting from where the baler gets full and needs to stop, place the bale wrap on it, and then eject the bale. And I'm leaving product on the ground. Now, back up here at the main shop area, I've got to get the 7R configured so we can start picking up these round bales. I've got a bucket on it right now. I've got a round bale attachment right there. Let's pop off this bucket and get that on. I could do this a different way, and that would be by using the bale auto load feature of my gooseneck trailer. I'm gonna try it the old-fashioned way first. Again, realism. I want to try and go for realism. So let's see what we can do. And yes, I realize it's the wrong color. I don't think they have it in green. This is an Albert wrapped bale attachment for this 700M and 7R configuration that I've got. Now, what tractor do we want to use? Let's get the Volvo and hook it up to the flatbed bale trailer. Got the Volvo in here on the nurse tender, all nice and warm and happy for the winter. Sorry, you gotta work. The jakes are pretty aggressive on this Volvo. But still an absolutely awesome mod. On this area, potentially get a little terraforming installed, level that out right there. It's a little too aggressive of a hill. It's for another episode though. Jakes sound like some terrible rod knock on this thing, but it's not. These duals are going to hang off the side a little bit. I don't know if we'll be able to make this turn. Should have gone the back way. We'll give it a try. First time for everything. Oh boy. Well, and as luck would have it, there's always something, like I said. We are hung up on something here. I don't want to force it. I don't want to break it. Let's jump out. Let's see what the deal is. Oh, I'm hung up right there. All right, we're going to try this again. First attempt, massive failure. I went the wrong way and got the trailer hung up. And then I couldn't figure out any way to get it unhung without cheating a little bit, so I do apologize. We're going to go the back way with the 7R on the back of the bale trailer, and I think this will get us there. Those jakes are so aggressive. But this truck does sound really, really, really good. A great mod. So final number for third cutting of hay harvest, 82 bales. That's off the main field and this north pasture at 9,000 liters each. It's a little under 740,000 liters. I was going for 1,000,000, didn't quite get there. I think we'll be okay though, because again, this is third cutting. We're still going to have time in the spring and the summer when the grass starts growing again. Now, for the record, I really tried. But 82 bales, it was me coming like this in the cab, down, trying to, thread the needle onto this hay bale, picking up. I see I didn't get it. I got to switch to the outside camera. Coming in here. Okay, do I have it? I've got it. And then coming over to the truck, because again, it's just me. I might have left the auto load on. So as you come over and get a little close, oh, hey, look, it went on the truck. I did this for a few rounds, and it was going to be so tedious and so boring. I'm an awful farmer, right? I'm sorry. I'm going to try and do a couple more. But oh my gosh, farmers, this has got to take you forever out in the field. I think for all our sanity, it might be best to just hop in the Volvo, let the trailer do its thing. Let's pick these bales up. Now, I'm going to go from one extreme to the other. I just mentioned slightly bending the rules using the auto load bale function on this trailer for 82 bales out in this field. In the game, typically, you would now get the roller out and you would get a free fertilizer layer. I'm not going to do that. I don't think that would be the most realistic thing to do for third cutting. This grass would be very dry. There'd be heavy compaction already in this field. Likely need to maybe get some nitrogen down, some actual fertilizer, or check and see if I've got any manure or slurry and put that down. Go ahead and let the winter come, let the snow fall, get some good moisture in the ground so that we can begin growth in the spring. And looking over at the corn that we just cut, I did start some fall tillage over there. I actually tried to put a time lapse up on it, ended up mesmerizing and hypnotizing myself, almost falling asleep. I put up a 1-hour farmer ASMR video. I don't know if that's ever existed before, but it's there if you want to take a look. I didn't get too far, though, on the field, so I might give it a go this evening before the sun sets. I've got to get this hay in, though. I don't want the dew to settle on it. I want to get it back here on the concrete pad behind the milking stalls. So I had a massive failure with the dropping of the bales off the auto load bale trailer, so we're just trying this again. And that is much better. So almost 750,000 liters of hay on the trailer, back in the pad for a third cutting. Pretty decent. Starting to get a little late though, and I'm by myself tonight. Meg's actually got the kids in Milwaukee picking up some clothes, so probably going to finish out the evening with a little bit more tillage before I do my evening chores, feeding the animals. Let's drop the disker down on the Steiger and watch a Wisconsin sunset. We'll see you next time right here on the farm with the Stogers.